Hi, my name is Jamaica Beckett, and today I will be presenting to you my PowerPoint on Springfield General Hospital, Assignment 3, College of California Intercontinental University. This is Class GMT 616, Organization Change in Development and Management, and my professor name is Dr. Lisa Ledford. Management. So as I go through this PowerPoint, you guys will actually see how everything piggybacks off of one another to have a great management and to have a great team, which leads to a great organization. The first bullet is healthy communication. Healthy communication opens the doors to a lot to a successful organization. And I say that because if a manager has a healthy communication with their staff members, then it can lead their team to success, which will benefit the organization. Having a healthy communication means that you have to be honest with each staff member and you are able to praise them while being honest. So not only that you're giving criticism, you also piggybacking off of it and praising them with something nice. Or even if you don't have to bring them negative reviews on them and how they should improve with their job, you can just go out and say, hey, I see that you was doing good today. Keep up the good work. Hey, I noticed this whole week that you was clocking in on time. Keep up the good work. Things simple as that where you can keep your team pushing and driving to be a successful team. Okay, so just because that you are the manager doesn't mean that you don't have to listen. Because my mom always say you have two ears and one mouth. So sometimes you have to listen. So being a great listener improves the management because your staff members have great ideas. You're not the only one who has all the brilliant ideas to have a successful organization. Your staff members can put their input on and their feedback to also have the organization becomes better. And you should be able to sit and listen to them. And this is part of a healthy communication. Positive relationship. You have a positive relationship with each staff member, but you're keeping it professional. You're not drawing the lines. They will understand that, hey, this is my boss. Let me keep this professional. We're just going to have a positive relationship with, hey, I'm understanding. I don't have a positive relationship with my staff where I know the different cultures background. You see how that piggyback off of that? So if I have a positive relationship with you, I understand that, hey, I can't say you on fire because then their culture background, they might not understand that. And then on my culture background, I understand that said my boss coming up to be like, Jamaica, you're on fire today. Then I know that's positive and not negativity. Some people might take it as negativity. Allow honest criticism and compliments. Here's where the praises can come in and where you can praise them and also turn around and criticize them, or you can just be able to be honest, because if you're not honest and letting them know this is your weakness and this is your strength and here's how you can meet in the middle so that you can outweigh your weakness and increase your strength. Understanding organization goals. As a manager, you should make it specific to each and every staff members of the organization what the goals wise. If the goals is not clear, then the staff members are sometimes get confused on their goal and what they're supposed to meet, not only as a staff, but overall as an organization to be successful. Staff at Springfield General Hospital. Healthy communication. So not only does the manager have to have healthy communication, but the staff have to have healthy communication. Communication is a two-way street. So I can't have healthy communications, but you're not willing to communicate with me. It has to be on both ends. So if the staff have a healthy communication with their manager, where they can go to their manager and say, hey, I'm not clear on this information. If it's okay that I can get training on this, or can you break it down to me a little bit more where I can understand? Then, basically you're communicating, healthy communicating. You're building a bond, trust with your manager. Team player. Being at an organization, some people may think, hey, I'm just doing my job and I'm going home. No. You must work as a team to have the organization be successful. You must be willing to work as a team to be a successful organization. Great listeners. Same thing. You have two ears and one mouth. So sometimes the manager is in the position for a reason. They're leading the team. So most of the times you might need to listen, stop and listen clearly and understand what your manager is saying, and then maybe you might not miss the goal that you're supposed to be reaching. Time management. I think we all, I know for me, for personal reasons, I suck at time management. I'm trying to improve myself. But as a staff, time management is important because you know not to spend a lot of time on this project when you have another project to do. You have to time manage each thing that you're doing in an organization to make sure that you're reaching all the organization goals at the deadline. Accepting positive change. You have to accept change because today, now, nothing's not going to stay the same. Technology is updated, it seems like every day, every minute maybe. And you have to be willing to accept the positive change to help the organization grow. Learning new skills. I believe every organization has training at least every month, every 2, every 3 months, you're going to have a training within the 6 months of working on that job, every 6 months of working. You have to be willing to learn new things, new skills in order for the organization to run smoothly. And this basically piggybacks off of accepting positive change because they both are the same. Because if there's learning new skills and you actually accepting positive change, what's connect? Flexibility. You have to be flexibility because sometimes you're not just doing your job. You might have to do the other person's job, and it's not because the person's lazy. It may be because the person's not sick, and the organization still has to run. So you have to just carry on not only your weight of being a great staff member, you got to help your play out, your team play out by doing some of the stuff or helping them out, giving them a helping hand if they're not understanding or if they just need help with reaching the organization goal. Step planning, changing process. Developing the goal of change. Before changing, you got to develop the goal of the organization. You have to set your goals that you would like the organization to reach. Recognizing the need to be changed. While developing this goal, you're developing the goal because you know that you need change, positive change within the organization. Selecting a change agent, that's also important. Also because you got to select the right thing. Diagnosing the current climate. You have to diagnose the problem. So what you diagnosing this current climates and you're able to correct things, which you selecting and implement the method. So you're going to put everything into play and you're going to basically setting it out how you think things should go, the plan of the change should go. Developing a correction action plan. You're going to develop this plan, put it out step by step. Not only you letting your staff members know step by step how this plan is supposed to go and what you hoping that what happened, the positive change that would happen to meet the goal doing this action plan. Implementing the plan. This is very important because you're putting the plan in play, basically pressing the play button for the plan to work. That you done been monitoring, that you basically has been setting out, reaching the goals, and you setting the comments. This is the time that you sit back and you press play. And while you press play to implement in the plan, you're going to monitor the plan and evaluate. So not only that you're just going to press play, you're going to walk away. No, you're going to press play when you're at the movies or you sitting at home. You press play and you sit down and you watch. You evaluate the movie. So that's basically what you're doing here. You're going to sit down, you're going to watch, and you're going to evaluate to see if your plans need changing, a little bit of monitoring, tweaking here and there to make it successful, or if you did a great job at planning. So we are finished. And if you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I hope you enjoyed this PowerPoint, and here are my reference. Thank you for taking your time out, and I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.